Standard Time, okay? 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. If you got we got a big battle tomorrow, okay? Those are your notes. Govern yourselves accordingly. In TikTok land, can y'all give me up to my first 20 shares over there? YouTube land, can I get my first 10 shares with you guys? Instagram, y'all share to like 5 or 6 people. Is we'll see what's shaking. Everybody, grab your pens, grab your papers, grab your tablets, whatever it is you use to take notes. My name is Ashley, and I like to help people get paid to do things that they like to do. If you're into monetizing your social media accounts, if you're into making sales and you want something sustainable, you're in the right place. I teach things that people charge thousands of dollars for the free 99. All right. So if your money is a little funny, that ain't no excuse over here. You can still join in. Now, if you like what you're hearing, make sure you follow, like, or subscribe wherever you're watching me at. If you know someone that is starting a business, if you know someone who is in business, if you know someone that needs help with their sales, make sure you share and invite. Don't be a hater. Tell your mama, tell your daddy, tell a pimp, tell a player, tell a heifer, tell a hustler, tell somebody in your upline, tell somebody in your downline, tell somebody on your team, tell somebody with a dream, tell somebody about your girl. Period. Pooh. Okay, that's how that works. My earring keeps coming off today. I do not know why I can't get it to stay. It's annoying me. I need my wing to stay up, not down. Maybe it wants to be down. I don't know. Anyway, that's how that works. All right. Now, next. I got 3 rules. Rule number 1, if this is your first time here, do not let it be your last time here. Follow, like, subscribe, whatever you need to do. Rule number 2. Okay, if you if you telling your kids, okay, tell the kids, baby, that's fine. Rule number 2. Thank you. Rule number 2. If I say something and you don't know what it means, whether it's a term, a definition, a concept, speak up. You don't have to pretend like you know things over here. No one's going to make fun of you. No one's going to give you a hard time. The reason majority of small business owners go out of business is because they don't know how to actually run a business. Being good at a skill, being good or having a talent, having a lot of years of experience at something, right? That's a totally different thing than the skill set of creating a business that's sustainable. Hey, B. Marquita. Next, third and final rule over here. Okay, third and final rule over here. Don't be a hater. Share. Okay, share and tap my screen. That's what I need you to do because engagement helps us show up in the FYP. And it's the least that you can do out here. Okay, especially a lot of you people that come in here, you don't purchase any of my products, you don't come to any of my courses or classes, you don't send me any gifts. So the least you can do is work your phalanges and tap the screen. Okay, I cannot wait till the summertime when we get to see who our top tappers are. I can't wait. Cannot wait. Cannot wait. Thank you for sharing Tony Two Tone. All right. Now, with that being said, everybody give it up to the big God. That's who gave me the gifts of business, beautification, and hospitality. I've been able to use them to make a crap load of money for myself. But more importantly, I've been able to help almost 900 people create 6-figure incomes. If you're in my chat right now and I've helped you make money, drop the money bags, the dollar signs, the credit card emojis, the euro, the yen, the dinero, whatever makes you feel good down in your shana na. I also am very proud that I've helped 176 people make $1 million in under a year. That means in less than 12 months, they were able to cross, okay, into the double comma club. And I have 4 clients that earn over $10 million a year, and I have 3 that earn over $7 million a year right now. So I'm pretty god dang good at what I do. And if this is your first time here, I primarily stream about money, mindset, and marketing, okay? We just overall trying to level up and have a good time in these streets, all right? Now, today, we're talking about how to grow your followers on social media, and more specifically, how to grow followers. They're going to be supporters. They'll be a part of your community, people that will actually purchase from you. They will come to your events, people that will tell other people about you that will purchase from you. That is a very different process than having a lot of empty followers, okay? Empty followers are people that are spectators, all right? And I told you guys a few weeks ago, there's a big difference between a spectator and a supporter. A spectator is there for the show. Hey, Chef Tay, a spectator may give you a double tap. Okay, that's about all you're going to get. Thank you, Chef Tay. That's about all you're going to get from a spectator, honey. No more, no less. All right. And a lot of y'all have fallen into this trap to where you believe that just because someone has a lot of followers, it means that they make a lot of money. And it's absolutely positively not true. And I have several clients, some of them are in here right now. They have under 5,000 followers. Some of them have 1,000. Some of them have a few hundred. Some of them have 15, 1,600, and they're able to generate in between $5,000 and $10,000 a month, while some of y'all have 30 and 40,000 followers and you can't even make $500 a month from your social media. Blink, blink, blink. Okay. So when I'm talking about growing on social media, the tips that I'm going to be giving are going to be specifically about growing people that will become a part of your buying base and people that will support you. This is very different than growing followers for the sake of vanity metrics and popularity. If I'm being honest, unless you're if you're not setting up to do like brand deals, if you're not setting up to become an influencer, the reality of the situation, having a lot of followers is not really going to affect how much money you're going to make on social media. Real life. Hey, Infinity, and a lot of people don't want to talk about that, but that is the truth. Am I battling? I will be on to battle probably late tonight. We'll try and do some 2v2s. I have class tonight at 6:30 with my boot camp students. So yeah. But thank you for asking. Thank you for asking. Now, tomorrow at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time, come ready. Oh, I forgot another part of housekeeping that's very important. I'm doing a gift giveaway for my battlers and for my gift contributors on Friday at 7:30 p.m. On TikTok, you'll see it as an event. You can go register. It's free, just so they'll send you a reminder. But that's happening on Friday. Okay. Now, I'm going to go through a few of these things and remember, tap the screen while you guys are taking notes. In TikTok, our tap goal today is going to be 100,000, and I'm gonna try and move through this expeditiously. Okay, and of course we'll do Q&A at the end. Those of you that are regulars in the kingdom, y'all help out all the newbies when they come in. All the new kingdom members, welcome, 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 and I'm super happy that you're here. All right. So number one, y'all have heard this 1,000 times, and I'm finna tell it to you 1,001 times. Okay, you need, all right, to identify a target audience. I don't know why y'all want to try and skip this step. I don't know why all of y'all feel like you can just get out here and RAM, which is random acts of marketing, without having some type of audience that you want to communicate to. When you try and talk to everyone, you are talking to no one. When you try and talk to everyone, you are talking to no one. When you try and talk to everyone, you are talking to no one. When you try and talk to everyone, you are talking to no one. Everyone does not have to be your client. Everyone does not have to be your customer. Everyone's not going to agree with you. Everyone's not going to like you. Everyone's not going to find value in what it is you have to offer. Everyone's not going to think you're funny, and that is okay. Okay? Your goal is that when someone opens up their app, wherever they're watching you at, TikTok, YouTube, Instagram, Pinterest, Facebook, LinkedIn, Snapchat, wherever they're watching you at, the goal is for someone to say, that's a conversation I was just having, or I've always wondered that, or, oh, I've been trying to figure this out, or that's my exact problem or my exact struggle, or this is exactly what I would like to do or where I would like to go. That's how you know that you have hit your target audience. So the best way to identify your target audience, if you're not doing a lot of research on demographical information, is you want to start to become an active listener. And you need to listen. What are they talking about? What are their pain points? What are people struggling with? What do they want to know more about? It's really that simple. Y'all promise it's really that simple. Then once we figure out, okay, what do people want to hear about? Okay, or what do they want to know more about? Well, what do they look like? Are they male or are they female? Are they middle-aged? Are they young? Are they old? Okay. What do they do on the weekend? Okay. Are they parents? Are they not parents? Do they like to shop at Ulta, or do they like to go to Sephora? Do they have a lot of expendable income, or are they on the struggle bus right now? Are they rich? Are they CEOs and executives of companies? Seriously, you're going to go through and you're going to ask yourself these very simple questions. Okay. So that way, you know how to frame your content that you're putting out there. So there was a creator that I was battling the other day, and so he was like, Aunt Sarah, I think as he said is his character's name, and he was like, basically he draws inspirations from his aunties. He gets online, people love it, they go viral, right? So anyone that has an auntie that fits one of those archetypes and that they can relate or they can resonate, they're gonna enjoy his content. That's his niche. Okay. And I'm saying this because I think some of y'all, when y'all think about niches, y'all really only think about, like things that are structured by the demographics or something that's structured by like a specific product. But you also can tie into like community and cohorts, right? You can tie into geographical regions. There's so many different things that you can tie into. There are people, they say, oh my, I'm here for all of the southerners, right? I make music for all the black cowboys and cowgirls. Okay. Literally, that's a niche. Okay. And some of y'all's niches are going to be bigger than other niches, and that's okay. So I have an event design and production company. That's my first company. That's how I made my first meal. That's how I learned I was good at social media marketing and management, right? That particular niche of people that are having high-end luxury weddings, baby showers, CEO installations, graduation parties, anniversaries, those sorts of types of things, guess what? That's not a humongous niche. Okay, it's not huge. If I would have been targeting people that were having like maybe like moderate, I'll say moderate to mid, like mid budget events, I would have had a much larger market. Okay. And I'm saying this because some of y'all are frustrated because you don't have like 10 million followers. Well, what you're doing or what you have to offer may not, thank you, Tiffany. Thank you, Shin Shin. What you're doing or what you have to offer may not apply to that many people. Y'all picking up what I'm putting down? Everybody understanding what's going on right now? So some of you guys, if you do like for instance makeup, you're probably, this is why the beauty industry people do so well, is because right, there are a lot of people that wear makeup, and there's so many different like techniques and styles and looks and stuff like that. And then one of you guys, let's say y'all create a product, maybe it's a special cooler that's for soccer moms. Well, guess what? There's not as many soccer moms as there are that people that wear makeup. So if your content is just for soccer moms, right, or people that know soccer moms, it's probably not ever going to have as many followers as somebody that does something in beauty. But let me be clear, it doesn't mean that it won't be as profitable, or it could be more profitable. Does that make sense? And so I'm saying all of this because a lot of y'all are getting out here and you're getting discouraged with yourself and you're beating yourself up because you're looking at somebody else. Fit Fab Vegan Lifestyle, thank you for the badge. Y'all are looking at someone else and comparing yourself to someone, and y'all don't even have the same niche, right? If you're out here and you help nurses pass the NCLEX, I have a couple of clients to do that. Guess what? That's a small niche. Okay. It's a small niche of people, even though it's a lot of people, that's still a much smaller niche than a beauty industry person, right? Beauty, they could be talking to nurses, doctors, teachers, firemen and firewomen. They could be talking to moms, college students, right? It's a lot of people that are interested in a foundation or what to do with your eyebrows or your skincare. But if we say I'm going to help nurses pass the NCLEX, well, guess what? That pool of people is way smaller. Doesn't mean you're not going to be profitable, doesn't mean you're not going to be successful. And I'm saying this because some of you guys give yourself unrealistic expectations. Miss Yolanda, thank you for the badge, right? Enlighten them. Thank you for the heartbeats. Y'all picking up what I'm putting down? A lot of y'all are putting crazy pressure on yourself for something that is unobtainable for you. It just doesn't fit because your niche is smaller than other people's. Your target audience is smaller than other people's. Make sense? If it makes sense to y'all, give me the one. Give me a 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 in the chat. Thank you, Enlighten. Thank you. Yeah, some of y'all like the wheel should be turning, right? Y'all like, oh, you know what I'm saying? You're out here teaching people how to shade with a pencil. That's very useful. That's very valuable to the community of artists and to the community of drawers and the community of people that like to work with pencils and oils. But do you think that there's more people that are into music or people that can sing, or do you think there are more people that are into, or more people that are into learning how to shade and draw with a pencil? I'm gonna wait on it. I'm gonna wait on it. Somebody tell me. Somebody tell me. Some of y'all like, ooh, the light bulb is going off. It's going off right now, and that's okay. I'm just trying to help you be free. I'm trying to help some of y'all get rid of this depression and defeat that you're feeling, because you're feeling like you're not growing. You're feeling like you're not having success, when as a matter of fact, you're having a lot of success. Exactly, music. There's more people interested in music. There's more people, even if they can't sing, they love to hear people that can sing, right? So they like the nostalgia, right? They like the memories it brings them to. They like the connection. They like how music sets different moods and atmospheres. There's more people into music than there are people into learning how to shade with a pencil, and that's okay. So I'm telling you, if you're out here and you teach people how to shade, you teach people how to draw, don't feel discouraged because you look over to your neighbor, and your neighbor that does music covers, hey Janelle, your neighbor that does musical covers is blowing up, because that's more, because there are more people interested in that. Y'all, please follow Janelle Nail Tech, the business coach. She is a member of the kingdom. Okay, please follow this queen, and I would love to see heart me's over her head today. Thank you so much. All right, but does that make sense to everybody? I'm just trying to free some of y'all, because y'all are comparing yourself to other people. I was trying to respond to some of my comments, and I saw somebody, this guy, he was like, "There's no way." He said, "Oh, I know you're not a multimillionaire because it took you years to build up your Instagram platform to 1 million followers. Like, you're not gonna shade me or try and embarrass me because it took me a few years to build up my platform to 1 million followers, a platform that I built organically, by the way, right? There's nothing wrong with that. You know why? Because I am here for who? Small business owners and entrepreneurs and side hustlers and aspiring business owners. Okay. I'm not right. If I was on here and I was like doing like women empowerment or motivation or something like that, my account probably would have 10 million followers, because there's a lot more women, whether they own a business or not, they want to be empowered. Entrepreneurs and influencers and side hustlers, we're a small community. Exactly, exactly. Braids by Joy Beam. Thank you for the badge. Exactly. Followers don't equal dollars. And that's what I'm trying to explain to y'all. Because I see a lot of people getting discouraged because they don't have the vanity metrics, but they really need to be focused on the quality of who's inside of their community. Would this work for my business as well? I do permanent makeup. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. Okay. So, number one is you're going to identify your target audience. Who is it that you want to talk to? Okay. That's it. Basically, that's all you're doing. Who is it that you want to talk to? That's all we're doing. All right. Number two, the second thing that we're going to do. Thank you, Add to Cart. Thank you, Enlighten. The second thing, okay, that we're going to do to help. And if you guys are just getting here, I'm talking about how to build your followers on any social media platform, and more specifically, how to build followers that will support you, not just random vanity metrics. Wow, we're going to miss it. Thank you. Who just came in with that? Thank you, Swim, for coming in with that cowboy hat. Okay. The second thing, we are going to be niche specific. Everybody say niche specific, niche specific, niche specific. Okay. Specific is terrific. Thank you, Mika Finance. Specific is terrific in these streets. All right. Now, I don't know if you guys have ever heard of this or not. You probably, if you've been with me, you know what I'm about to say. If you are new to me, you probably have never heard of this. Content buckets. Okay. Everybody that's trying to monetize their social media should be very intentional about having content buckets. Now, I know I've talked to y'all about broad content, niche content, community content, blah, 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 blah. Okay. Content buckets are going to be, you're normally going to need content buckets for your community content, and you're going to need content buckets. Thank you, for your niche. Okay. Your content buckets, you should have 5 to 7. Okay. And these are categories or things that you want to talk about. You don't have to have the specific content laid out. You just need the actual like subject or the category. So I'll use myself as an example. Okay. So y'all know I help people monetize their pages. Okay. I talk about manifestation and I talk about marketing. That's primarily what I do, right? We have, here and there, y'all see me doing my nails or traveling or something like that. But that's the primary focus of my content. Instagram is pretty much all business. I really don't stray from that. TikTok, I show way more of my life, right? So anyway, so if I'm doing the content bucket for the business side, well, I know people want to know how to run ads on social media. So I may have a bucket that's under ads and promotion, right? Then I also know that people want to know how to grow organically without having to spend money for promo and ads. So I may have organic growth as an education, right? I know a lot of people really struggle with sales conversion. So my next content bucket may be sales conversion. Well, I'm going to give tips about, your sales. I know something else that a lot of people, they want to know like the actual softwares or the systems or the tools that you're going to be using. So I'm going to have a content bucket that's over softwares and tools and, anything that that you're going to need as a part of your system, software tools and systems or something like that. My 5th content bucket, I know a lot of entrepreneurs, they get tired, they get burnt out. Sometimes they're not motivated. They may feel defeated. So I may have like motivation, as my 5th content bucket. So now whatever content I'm creating that's niche specific, I'm going to create it around those things. And so now my page has a direction and it's like people know what to expect. Does that make sense? So does that make sense? Everybody picking up what I'm putting down. And then on the community side, if I'm following that right, I'm gonna use, so Janelle Nail Tech is over here. She's our Kingdom member that's volunteering right now. So Janelle is a nail tech and she's a business coach. So her content buckets may be her portfolio of her actually doing clients' work, okay, or showcasing work. Her next content bucket may be tutorials, okay? That may be the 2nd content bucket for Janelle. Also, you guys, please follow my top 3 bubbles in TikTok, Mika Finance, Beginner Swimming Lessons, and Pin to Profit. Special shout out to Enlighten Me 123 and I Pray Shop. Yes, God. All right. But this is, so her first is going to be her portfolio work. Her second is going to be tutorials. Her 3rd content bucket, if she has her own product line or if there are product and tools and supplies that she likes or suppliers, it may be around there. Her 4th content bucket may be around building up your clientele. Like if you're a new nail tech or if you're a nail tech moving to a new area, how to build up your clientele, right? And her 5th bucket, because she's a business coach, may be, the business side and like actually helping people with like the structures, the administration, their day-to-day tasks. Does that make sense? Does that make sense? So whatever it is that you're doing, what I'm telling you is you're going to be able to mold your page if you ask yourself, what do I want to put out here? Okay. And a lot of y'all are kind of messing up because you are just kind of getting up every day and you're like, I feel like posting this. And then some days you have a brain fart and you're like, I don't know what to post. Well, if you have this bucket, you can start making a list. You can start saving content when you see different images and pictures and stuff like that apply. You can say, okay, this is going to work for me, right? Those sorts of types of things. And so now you have a plethora of content. Okay. Do you only recommend 5 content buckets? 5 to 7, honestly. 5 to 7. And ask me that again at the end and I'll tell you why. So, and by the way, if you guys are just getting here, we'll do Q&A at the end. We just got a 3-time gifting in TikTok land. Lord Jesus, y'all show out because I still need these numbers. Okay. If you can, y'all know we're doing a special giveaway right now for gifters. Please remember, if you send a castle, that's 25 entries. A lion is 35 entries. A dragon is 30 entries and a universe is 50 entries. Plus you get a complimentary power session or a social media audit, whichever one you like. So I'm just saying, if you got something big in your pocket, drop it during this 3 times. Okay. So we don't get the 3 times that often in TikTok land. We don't be getting them a lot. So I'm like, oh, there's the 3 times. Okay. Y'all do what you're going to do. Thank you everyone that just helped me hit the live goal, by the way. Thank you, Enlighten Me. All right. Third thing. All right. Trends. Let's talk about trends. I think a lot of people think about like just trending music or like a dance trend or something like that. Thank you for my money gun. Thank you for my money gun. Thank you. Thank you. But your trends actually float around trending topics. So I've told you guys this before. You can check Twitter and you can check TikTok every morning for what's trending. Y'all, sorry, my eyelash is falling down. I feel like I need to rip it off and reglue it. Mika, thank you for my dragon egg. Thank you. So cute. Thank you for my baby Draco. Thank you for the heart I pray shop. Thank you for the glass slippers as social. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, so I'm saying this to you guys because I guarantee there's going to be something in the media cycle within 7 days that you can make apply to your business. I heart Sarah. Thank you for the badge, my love. Okay, I'm starting a business. I would like to know more about grants as well. Check out Jay Hackett. He does grants. He's fabulous with grants. Jay Hackett. Does that make sense? So there's always something that you can apply to your business. So I started doing business tea because I wanted to tap into trending topics. And it's gone over fantastic, way better than I thought than it ever would. People love the business tea. Okay, so I take high profile like cases when you see celebrities or high profile people and they're making like money moves and like cool new deals. Right, I will say these are the ins and outs, and I also will apply it to other things in business that you as small business owners or startups need to know, so you can make sure you don't end up in a hot pickle situation, or you can end up make sure that you're able to capitalize on things properly. People that are not even that don't even have businesses and don't even have side hustlers, they come to my business teas. My business tea numbers are crazy. We'll be doing business teas, and sometimes we'll have 1,200, 1,300 people in here during business tea because people love it. My YouTube, when I'm doing business, my YouTube floats in between like 10 and 50, right? When I'm doing educational content like this, I'm doing a business tea or community conversation, and my YouTube numbers will literally be at 400 and 500 people there. Okay. People love freaking business tea. So I was able to say what's trending in the news cycle, and I follow business and politics, and we come in and we talk about it. We also talk about how the different things that are happening with the administration are going to affect your day-to-day money and what you need to be doing and how you need to prepare. People love it. Okay. And I'm telling y'all, if you look in the news cycle, there's always going to be something going on that you can talk about, and you can make it relative to your business, whether you're doing it through a joke or whether you're doing a breakdown of things that you learned from it, whether you're talking about takeaways, the tools, their mistakes, any of those sorts of types of things. Y'all, please follow our top 3 bubbles, Mika Finance, Beginner Swimming Lessons, in the Vogue Room LLC. Special shout out to Gina Maxine and Enlighten Me 123. Does that make sense? So you're going to look at trends every day, and you're going to figure out if you can apply those trends to your community or to your content. And if you can, baby, hop on it. It's a great way for awareness, and it's a great way to get you new followers that will actually easily convert into a client. Now, if you're just talking about random trends and doing dancing trends and trending music, you may get followers, but you're going to have a hard time keeping them because they're going to expect that particular type of content from you. And so that's normally why I advise against that. Okay. Number four, I tell y'all this all the time, yet and still y'all don't want to do it. Create with other creators, create with other creators, create with other creators, create with other creators, doing joint live streams, doing webinars and trainings together, doing in-person events together, sharing each other's content strategically inside of your reels, your stories, your timelines, having panels with one another, pulling up and providing services or letting other creators try your product so they can get reviews, or they can. I love working with comedians. Y'all will notice like periodically I'll reach out to comedians. I have the comedians create content for me because I know people love to laugh, and they also work really well for us to turn those posts that the comedians have created into ads. Okay. So if you can and you, I'm not saying, you can figure out whatever you want to do, but if you can find people that have complementary products and services to yours and you guys can work together, it's a really easy way to grow. If there's a creator that already has your target audience, you absolutely can reach out to them, even if you need to pay them, to run the post or promote or to wear it, wear it, consume it, do whatever with it. I would encourage you to do that because it's a really great way for you to be able to grow your page, grow your brand, whatever it is. If you need like an endorsement, whatever it is, if that you're trying to establish, this is one of the fastest ways to do it. And this is a way to do it easy. Okay. It's an easy peasy way to do it. So my next tip would be creating with other creators. Even if you have a small account, you can find other people that are going to have complementary products and services to yours, or they already have your target audience, and you guys can work with one another. You can have panel discussions, you can do interviews, y'all can do Q&A with each other, y'all can do live streams with each other, y'all can put together a series of content and you can save it like to your highlights or put it inside of a playlist. Y'all can do a special series over 3 days or over 3 weeks. Y'all can say every Wednesday during the month of March. So that would be a 4-part series, right? Every Wednesday during the month of March, we're doing XYZ Elemental P. This is a very easy way for y'all to be able to grow really fast. Okay, so you can go fast alone or you can go further with friends. The choice is going to be up to you, but I'm telling you guys, this is a strategy that I've used pretty much on any social media platform I've been on, and it definitely gets me a really, really strong community because as you're working with these other creators, you guys are essentially endorsing one another. Okay, fantabulous, fantastic, amazing. All right. All right, number five, 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 five. If you guys are just getting here, my name is Ashley Ann, and today I'm talking about how to grow your followers fast with real supporters on your social media platforms. And I don't care what social media platform, okay? By the way, tap this screen like you're mean. If you're in TikTok land, we should be at about 45,000 taps right now. We're at 38. So go ahead and pick that thing up because we're behind. I can't see what my likes are in Instagram land, but I feel like we behind because y'all be doing me dirty in Instagram. Now y'all showing me some love today over on the gram. I do not see any likes at all in YouTube. If you guys are liking, I apologize for fussing at you, but I don't see one like in YouTube land. What's that about? What's that about? Okay, what is that about out here in these streets? Okay. So long story long, okay, tap the screen and like. Also, if you're enjoying this content, you probably are going to enjoy the workshop that we're having on Sunday. The workshop on Sunday is for anyone that wants to make sales on TikTok. I did about $26,000 in 14 days on TikTok, and I did not have to do any paid promo. I did not use a seller account. And I specifically strategically did it without paying promo or an influencer because I wanted you guys to know that you can make organic sales out here in these streets. All right. So if you need help with choosing a profitable product, the price point, setting up your pages, putting together your graphics, and how to roll it out, I would encourage you to click the link in the bio and register for Sunday's workshop. Okay. Just like that. Let me do a couple of shout outs really quickly. You guys, please follow our top 3 bubbles in TikTok: Mika Finance, Gina Maxine, Beginner Swimming Lessons. A special shout out to Enlighten Me 123 and the Vogue Room LLC. Also, for all of you guys that helped me hit the first live goal over here in TikTok, thank you, Add to Cart Beauty. Thank you, Mika Finance. Thank you, Lisa Harrington. Thank you, Enlighten Me 123. Thank you, Pen to Profit. Thank you, Her Name is Shin. Thank you, Yvonne Long. Thank you, A Libra's Touch. Thank you, Chef Tay. Thank you, Nicey Nice. Thank you, Let Your Shirt Talk. Thank you, user 545436845059. Thank you, The Vogue Room. Thank you, Tiffany IG Collection. Thank you, Riri 10. Thank you, Queen Nisha 11. And thank you, Rosalind. Thank you all so much for helping me meet the Heart Puff goal out here in these out here in these TikTok streets. The Heart Puffs are so cute, right? Why would they make it so cute? I like them so much more than the roses. I know y'all like sending a rose because it's like close in your panel, but I'm telling you, this little heart puff, baby, the heart puff be puffing. It's just cute. It's like a soft little puff of love. You know what I'm saying? It just makes you feel good. Makes me feel good anyway. All right. I was waiting. I did not see any high fives. Psh, thank you. I was waiting for somebody to figure out what I was doing. So, any of you guys that are new here, whenever we're doing a countdown and we get to number fives, if I don't see a high five, I will just talk about anything and everything before I give out what tip number five is. Okay. So, y'all give me the little virtual high fives and I will move about the country freely. Okay. I will continue to move through the content. All right. So, number five are series. Okay. You can do a series in anything. You can do a series of reels. You can do a series of stories. You can do a series of live streams. You can do a special series of content. You can do a series and highlights. People really like to consume information in smaller bits. Okay, instead of a bunch of stuff being crammed down their throat at one time, which makes them feel overwhelmed. And when they get overwhelmed, they get stagnated. Okay, so people really like a part one, part two, part three, part four, part five, part six, part whatever you want to do. Series are your friend. Series are great because series establish you as a resource, which means my page is the page or the top page for information about XYZ element of P. Series are also fantastic because series are a really easy way for you to implant call to actions that are going to lead to building up your list or making sales. Okay. Series are also super duper fantastical because outside of establishing you as a resource and helping you make sales, they give you evergreen content. Evergreen content is content that somebody could find a year from now. They can find it 5 months from now. They can find this content, you know what I mean, 2 years from now. And if it still applies, then people will still gravitate towards it. And you have the opportunity of that content going viral multiple times over. So series are really fantastic for a multitude of reasons, and they will build you up followers that will buy from you. So a lot of times I tell my clients to make a list of as many questions as possible that they get from customers. If you don't have a customer yet, you're going to get on Reddit or you're going to get on YouTube. Okay. Okay. And when you go there, you're going to type in the subject or the content matter, and you're going to look up as many questions, problems, and complaints as possible. And you're literally going to write them down in a notebook or type them up, whatever you want to do, you're going to get that documented. And now you know what to create your series around. So it could be common mistakes. It could be how to get started. It could be the best thing to use. It could be your top 10. It could be how to shift something or transition something, right? Like literally, you're just going through the questions and answering the questions, and whatever you can give detailed information on. Thank you, Gina Maxine. Whatever you can give detailed information on. Thank you, Gina. Whatever you can give detailed information on. Thank you, Swim. That's what your series is going to be about. Period. Thank you, Enlighten Me. Does that make sense to everybody? So people are like, what do I talk about? What do I create content about? What should my series be about? Literally, what is the content or the subject matter you want to share information about? Go and find as many questions and complaints about it as possible. Okay, there's money. Woohoo! I like the little Beyonce, the disco cowboy hat. I like it, right? But there's a lot of money in it. Thank you, Mika Finance. Okay, a lot of people try and like stray away from it. No, baby, run to it. Okay. If one person has a question, 1,000 people had a question. If 1,000 people had a question, that probably means 10,000 people are interested in it. Even if they don't have the question, they're interested in finding more information. They're interested in debating it. Incredible, bless you, T. Thank you so much for the badge. You said people pay for answers to problems, period. They really, really do. Sometimes people pay for inspiration, though. They pay for desires. People pay for community. They pay for conversation. They pay for a lot of things. And so what I find is a lot of people are trying to rely on their own experiences or their own thoughts, not realizing that the majority of people, we don't think the same. We don't process the same. We don't see situations the same. And so being able to get on platforms like Reddit and YouTube, or, you know, looking at some of the, if you have like a Google notification turned on for it, any of those sorts of types of things. The idea is just to be able to get the information to see what people have questions about and what they're complaining about. That's the best framework for your series, and a series is going to bring you in followers and money. Okay. Number six, number six, number six, number six. I don't know why y'all are not doing this. Woohoo! And people keep telling y'all to do this, but for whatever reason, y'all don't want to. I don't know why y'all are hard headed. Closed captions. Closed captions. By the way, in TikTok land, please follow my top 3 bubbles: beginner swimming lessons, Gina Maxine and Mika Finance. Please follow those 3. Special shout out to Enlighten Me 123 and Sky Aim Productions. Thank you guys so much. Y'all continue to tap the screen. Let's get up to 65,000 likes in TikTok land and Instagram land. I'm sorry, not Instagram land, and YouTube land. I just need 3 more likes. Facebook, thank you for the likes. We had 0 and boom, there are likes now. Thank you for everyone that's sharing in Facebook land as well. I appreciate that so much. TikTok, thank you for all of the badges. I'm sorry, Instagram, thank you for all of the badges and all of the shares. Child, I need to get it together today. Okay. All right. Closed captions. I don't know how many of you guys are at work right now while you're watching me, but guess what? Majority of the other people that are on social media during working hours, aka we'll say in between 8 a.m., you know, out to 6 p.m., they're at work too. Okay. Look at all y'all raising your hands like me. Yeah, they're at work too. So when people are swiping and they're looking at your regular posts, closed captions are definitely helpful for people to determine if they want to be able to listen or not. Closed captions also help you with your SEO. The SEO helps people to be able to find you. Okay. So actually using the closed caption on your content is going to be a really easy way for you to reach more followers. And a lot of people don't think about this, and you guys don't turn it on. So yes, take the time to turn on the closed caption before you post. Let it only takes a few seconds. It'll generate, you know, the little words, to go, the little words, right, to describe what it is that you're saying. It will put it there. You can move it to the corner, you can move it to the top, you can do whatever you want to with it. But literally, this is a super easy way for you to get SEO points, a super easy way for if somebody sees the caption or the title to decide if they want to engage with the content that you've produced. And this does not really take any additional effort. It doesn't cost you money. You don't have to buy, you know, a software or anything like that to do it. Pretty much every social media platform has the closed caption option built in. Okay. And that's something that y'all should be using, which a lot of y'all are not utilizing. All right. Number 7, this is, y'all are going to be amazed with the results with this, because not only is this going to get you more followers, this is going to increase your retention rate. It's changing the camera angles and transitions. I said what I said. So sometimes when you're filming a piece of content, even if it's just you talking to the camera, it would behoove you to pause it and move your camera to the side. Move it up, move it down. Y'all will notice on a lot of my content, you'll see me moving the camera around. Why am I moving the camera around? I'm moving the camera around because it helps your brain stay interested. Thank you, Gina Maxine. Money follow me. Hey, Dr. NS. Thank you. Thank you, Nicey Nice. Some of y'all are like, oh. Okay, as humans, sometimes we need little pop-ups, little widgets, a little change in sound, a little shift in the lighting. Okay, you need a little something to keep you interested. And so a really way, yes, very simple, just change the camera angles. My retention went up crazy. All of my videos, if I get on that camera and you see me changing the angles, or y'all will see when I have videos and I have like little receipts popping up, y'all have never noticed that I don't keep the pop-up in the same place. Sometimes the receipt is up here, it'll be down here, it's over to the side, because it's helping keep people's attention in the video, and it increases my watch time versus me just in the camera in one position the whole time. So I try to create different angles, different vantage points, different views. And this is something really easy that y'all can start doing. And of course, if you have more reach time, if you have longer retention time, thank you, Swim. That means you're going to have more people, okay, that are actually out here in the streets listening to what you're saying. You may even get people to replay or to rewatch again. Okay. You're going to increase your shares, you're going to increase your saves, and by default, you're going to start to increase your follower growth. Okay. So, something crazy simple you can do is just have a camera here. Then, after a few seconds, maybe move it over there. Then, sometimes y'all will see me do the crazy down angle. Then, y'all may see me flip my camera while I'm starting the car. I'm still talking to you and giving you all the tips that I wanted to give to you. And y'all are like, where is she going? Right? What is she doing? Right? Y'all will see me do tip videos sometimes and I'm cleaning the house, right? I'm mopping the floor, I'm putting the pillows back on the couch, I'm cooking a little dinner, I'm doing all kinds of stuff. And I'm like, oh yeah, these are 6 things that you can do to build up your followers in your community. And people are like, I love it. Right? People just need a little variety sometimes. And if they're looking for a shift, instead of having them shift to someone else's content or to the next video, why not have them shift to your video? See what I'm saying? See how that works? Okay. You be the variety. Okay. You be the variety. You guys, please give follows to my top 3 bubbles: Gina Maxine, Beginner Swim, the Washington CSA, Thea Washington CSA. I'm sorry. Thea, I called you Thea Washington CSA. Special shout out to Mika Finance and Transformational Best Friend. Hey, boo, hey, what's going on? Does that make sense? Some of y'all are like, shh. You said, what about changing backgrounds? Yeah, changing backgrounds work. That's why people love those videos where people like change clothes or they change their hair. Or you seen like the makeup transition tutorial videos and they have crazy millions of views. People, you can change anything. I literally could be sitting here talking to you, and if I could find a way to keep changing my caftan like every few minutes or changing the color of it, there would be, I promise you, my numbers would go up. My numbers would go up like crazy. If that was my thing, if I just sat here and I gave content and I just kept changing my top throughout it, I'm telling you, my retention would go up, my numbers would go up, because people would be very interested in like what the rotation is, how many caftans do I go through before it's a repeat caftan, if there's a specific pattern in it, whatever it is. So you said use the back camera as well. I'll be honest, I've heard that, but I've tried it. I haven't seen a difference in my metrics or my clients' metrics when we use the back camera. I'm not really sure who started that and why people think that's true. I think they were talking about because of the camera quality, but well, you know what? It may not be different for me because I'm a Samsung girl. And so our phones film in 8K. So I have good camera quality on the front and the back cameras. So maybe that's why. You said the videos with the outfit changing while they walk are crazy. Yes. Yes. So that's something very simple that you guys can do, and it will help. It will help. It will help retention. It will help the reach. It will help the shares, and it will help the follows. Okay. Number eight. Whoa, hey, Max. Oh my God, Max. I was looking at all those and I was like, what the crap? It's Max with a lion. Max taking us on the safari. Hey, Max. Hey, bro. What's going on? Thank you, Max. You guys, y'all make sure y'all pick up Max. Max channel is filled with positivity. I love that him and his lady, they're always over there doing like service work and giving back to the community. Everybody from the Ravens Blood community is amazing. They're always so sweet to me. Okay. Max, thank you for the lion, Max. Thank you so much. Thank you, Max. You said yes, man, the lions are his roses, honey. He loves his roses, but I will take a rose if it comes in the form of a lion. Thank you, Max. That was so unexpected. Oh my God, thank you. I'm down here looking at notes and I see a big line flying across the screen. That's a happy surprise. We love surprises like that. Okay, blink, blink, blink. Oh Lord. All right, y'all. Number 8. If you guys are just getting here, my name is Ashley, and I'm in here talking today about how to grow your social media followers on any platform, and more specifically, how to grow your followers with supporters, okay, and not spectators. A lot of people, they are good at getting people to come and double tap and get good at a follow, but y'all will notice people are not engaging with them. So when they have projects, when they have events, when they're selling things, if they're doing affiliate stuff, like no one's really doing anything, okay? We want supporters, okay? We don't want empty followers, all right? So the hook, how many of you guys have heard this thing about the hook? Thank you, Gina Maxine. I love the golden confetti. How many of you guys have heard this about the hook? Okay. It is true. You do need a hook. So I'm going to, these are not the only hooks that work, but I'm going to give you guys kind of like some fail safe hooks that are going to help you. Okay. Just remember your goal is to try and spark curiosity. Okay. So you could take this to an extreme. You could become very gimmicky, okay, with these curiosity type pages, okay, or you could be more normal, okay. So I actually, if y'all go look at my Instagram and my TikTok, I pinned up new videos today. One of them has over 600,000 views. And it's literally because I start the video with a question. Pretty much anytime I start a reel or a TikTok with a question, that's a good hook for me, because anybody that has that question, they want to know more. Okay. This is where I told y'all, go look at Reddit, go look at YouTube, get a list of questions and a list of complaints. They're going to help you. Okay. So when I say, have you ever wondered blank? Do you know how to do XYZ? Are you frustrated with Elemental P? Did you know ABC? Okay, whatever. It's a really good way just to start your video. What's my name on TikTok? King Ashley Ann. King Ashley Ann. I'm King Ashley Ann everywhere. Does that, but Kelly said, oh, that's not my highest view video. But when you come to boot camp tonight, you'll see why that's the one that I chose, because we're going over page stacking tonight in boot camp. Shout out to number one, Max. Y'all please follow our top three bubbles. Max got some glove love too. We like that. All you guys follow Gina Maxine. Please follow I Pray Shop. Special shout out to Riri 10 and Enlighten Me 123. All right. But with the hooks, so questions. If you're like, I don't know how to start off my piece of content, I don't know how to start off my video, y'all just like, what's a question that is being answered in the content? Okay. The next thing, any type of statement where you're like, right, again, the curiosity factor. So when you see people make statements, they're like, this is the life, this is a day in the life of a 35-year-old nail tech. This is how much I make in a day as a nail tech. This is the day in the life of a firefighter. Okay. People are curious about that. They want to know how people are living or what they're doing. So I can literally make a video and be like, this is how much I made today as a full-time content creator. That video is probably, I need to do it. Actually, I'm going to give you, I need to do that. That's probably a video that would do crazy numbers. That's probably a video that would actually do really, really good numbers for me. Actually, now that I think about it, there's a video. Thank you, Thea Washington. There's a video that I did, and I was like, this is how I made $25,000, $828 and whatever cent. Views went crazy, right? Because again, I'm starting off with like, this is what you're going to get from it, or I'm starting off with a question, okay? Any type of emotional connection too, because people, I don't care how logical people feel they are, all of us as human beings, at the end of the day, emotions have that's the reason you're making the decision. That's the ultimate reason. It's based on emotions. Okay. Y'all can go look it up, go read all the psychological journals and stuff like that. They will corroborate what I'm saying. All right. So long story long, emotions make you cry sometimes. Emotions make you smile sometimes. All right. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Okay. Right. So if we can tap into joy, peace, sadness, frustration, unsettled, disappointment, any type of common emotion where people can relate to, this is a really great way to be able to hook people in. Okay, developing thyself, caught it. Yes, baby, H-Town. Right? So emotions are going to be a really good way to get a hook in. Also, a mystery statement. Okay, like you're going to reveal a secret. Anything that reveals a secret. So have y'all ever saw a video and it'll say, this is the surefire way to do blank. Or they'll say, this is the best way to have blank. They'll say this is how, right? It's like like I'm going to reveal some type of insight. I'm going to reveal some type of secret. This changed the way I'll clean my house forever. This is the only way to get this is the only way to get streak free glass. It could be anything. Max, thank you for the jets. Okay, baby, fighter jets in the sky. Thank you, Max. Ah! Thank you, Max. Thank you. Oh my God, Max. Baby, Max. Okay, I need to smoke tomorrow. Oh my God, but thank you. I'm gonna take it. Thank you. Thank you. But does that make sense to everybody? Y'all picking up what I'm putting down? Like whatever the opening hook is, you don't have to necessarily say I'm such and such and I do XYZ element of P. You can actually open with your hook, give people some type of valuable information, share a funny story with them, immediately get into what it is that you told them, the little preview that you were like, hey, here you go, this is what we're doing. Get into it immediately, and then you can give the call to action somewhere in the middle or towards the end. I feel like the middle actually gets better results because, again, when we think about retention, the majority of people aren't going to make it to the very end. You'll probably get somewhere in between 25 to 55% though that will make it at least halfway through. And so at that point, that's where you want to start dropping a call to action, as in to follow you or get your free XYZ element of P, or whatever it is that you want to do. Now, if you put it at the end, let me tell you, you got you a true blue person if they made it all the way to the end. Okay, people that really, really fool with you, they'll watch the whole thing from the beginning to the end. But depending on how much of your content is coming from like a FYP page as opposed to like almost like a retargeting that's being sent out to your followers, that's kind of going to determine what you need your call to action to be for that video. Can we do both 25% and the end as well? Yeah, you can. I don't, if you're doing like a hard offer or a hard sale, I don't think that's a bad idea. I'm not sure that's a practice though that I would use for all of my content or for the majority of my content, because again, part of social media, the operative word is socialize, like social is inside of there, not necessarily sales media. So you want to make sure that your content is relatable and not as salesy. Let's see. Everybody, please follow my top 3 buttons. Max, Gina Maxine, Thea Washington. Special shout out to Enlighten Me 123 and Add to Cart Beauty. Thea, girl, you got yourself a glove. Do you know how to use that thing, honey? Because we're gonna need it. We're gonna need it. I think we're battling Tyler tomorrow. I reached out to him. We're gonna try and get it set up, but we're gonna need it because him and Bubba, baby, they're trying to knock my block off. Okay, they told me they won't take the street. Bubba came up last night. He didn't do it. All Money said he wanted to take it last night. We battled hard, baby. He didn't do it. Okay. Tyler, I feel like him and Bubba are cooperating. Okay. I feel like they're cooperating against me. I feel like they out here recruiting people to come in and try and take the crown. Okay. They want to take us down, y'all. We can't let it happen. Okay. We cannot let this happen. Period, Pooh. All right. So Thea, if you don't know how to use that glove, let us know, baby, so we can make sure we show you, because we're gonna need you to pull up with that thing. Okay. We're gonna need you to pull up with it. They're probably over here like, oh Lord, the pressure is getting worse. They're probably like, Lord, what did I get myself into? It's okay. It's okay. I'm happy to have you as part of the kingdom. Okay. Everybody, I'm looking at the time because y'all know I got class and clients and stuff. So I want to have time for Q&A. So we're going to stop right there. We'll stop at number 8 and we can resume this tomorrow. Okay, we can resume this tomorrow, but let's go for Q&A. If you got a question about anything that I went over today, if you got a question about the TikTok workshop, this is Sunday, then ask away. And if you enjoyed the content today, I promise you, you're going to love the workshop on Sunday. And it is a working workshop. Okay, everybody, I did decide to move the workshop to 4 o'clock because I know a lot of y'all go to church on Sunday. So we're going to do 4 p.m. for the workshop. And please bring 2 devices, one to watch me on and your laptop, so you actually can work. during the workshop. Also, if you do not have a Shopify account or a Samcart or some type of processor, I need you to have that because we're actually going to build an offer page, and I would love for you guys to leave with an offer page being done. Max, thank you, Max. Max, you're gonna make me cry. Oh my god. Oh my god. Thank you, Max. What was number 7? The camera angles, changing the camera angles or the backgrounds or transition, camera angles or some type of transition was number 7. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much. Thank you, Enlighten Me. Thank you. Right, Matt's gonna have all the gloves. Why he up? But look, Matt's gonna be over there battling. It's fine. Look, I be over there when I come in and throw for him. I'll be picking up gloves too. It's all love. Okay, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Let's see. Y'all drop your questions. Drop your questions. Is there a replay option for Sunday's workshop? Whenever you go to enroll, when you go to enroll, you'll see a little box that'll be down there. You can check it and you can add a replay. You said I'm here for the battle tomorrow, so figure I may as well get gloves. Hey, too much sauce. Turn it up. Max, they coming for me. Ah! It's okay. We're gonna do our best. We're gonna do our best. Okay. I'm gonna tell you this: if we went against Tyler, y'all, like that's gonna be crazy. From what I understand, because everybody was like, I just be putting this 123 or 124 line. They're like, you just put it on the line all willy nilly. But that's because I believe, you know, that I be believing that we're protected and that we're gonna succeed. Okay, and I believe we're gonna succeed tomorrow night. That's gonna be our one big battle tomorrow. Okay, that'll be our one big battle, y'all, tomorrow, and then we'll probably do like some 2x2s or something like that the rest of the night. We ain't gonna cry, baby. We got this. So we just need to win against Tyler, okay? And I'm gonna ask him if we're doing like a 2 out of 3 or if we're doing a one and done. I don't know, but I have the details for y'all, and I'll put it in the stories. So y'all can check the stories, and I'll have it up there. Anyway, that's a really good question. Okay, so how do you reach out to other creators to create with? Really good question. So the method that I've always taken is I find people that I genuinely like. Okay, I find people that I genuinely like. You said I want to do a one and done too, Max. I find people that I genuinely like because it's easier for me to connect with you instead of me trying to be fake. So that's what I would encourage y'all to do. If it's content that you're genuinely interested in, go to those people's streams, go to their pages and support them. If they're on TikTok, it's really easy. You can hop in panels with them. You can, have funny commentary or meaningful commentary inside of the comment section. If it's a creator you like and they're a battler, definitely, I promise, if you show up and you start throwing gifts, baby, we're going to notice you because it's a giant graphic that flashes across the screen and we see your name. Also being consistent and trying to support them. Right? If you start finding out that they have other projects and stuff like that going on, reach out to them and see if there's a mutual way that you guys can collaborate. That's normally the best way. Now, if you got like 200 followers and you're going to somebody that have 200,000 followers or 2 million followers, I'm not saying that they won't, promote your stuff, but typically they're probably going to have a fee associated with it. And you can say, hey, this is what I got. This is what I have to offer, and how could I get you to promote this or talk about this or bring me on? And they'll say, sometimes they'll say, I'll do you a solid. They won't charge you anything. They're like, well, send it to me. Let me try it. And if I like it, I'll tell people about it. Sometimes they'll say, yeah, I'll do it. Here's the link to my rate card. But you're going to play it by ear. But if there's somebody, you got 200 followers, they got 250 followers, y'all probably can work together and don't have to worry about exchanging any money. Let's see. You guys, please follow my top 3: Bubbles, Max, Gina Maxine, and Enlighten Me 123. Special shout out to Add to Cart Beauty and Alyssa Michelle. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay. Last set of questions. I got 5 minutes left before I gotta go over here and get on this call. And y'all don't forget, if you're in boot camp, we got class at 6:30 p.m. Central Standard Time tonight. I know people were confused because we go 11:30, 6:30, 11:30, 6:30. We're 6:30 p.m. tonight. You said my page focuses on funny skits. What are some ideas for my buckets? Honestly, if I were you, I would go and look at my best performing skits and pay attention to the topics that they focused on, or if there's specific like creators or like a setting or background. Normally you can look at anything and you can find a pattern, and I always say give people what they want. So if you do funny skits and the skits are about relationships and those are the ones that get the most play, then I would make sure to try and do maybe some type of relationship skit like every week. If you have skits and it's about people cooking, or messing up groceries, and that's what's taken off, well, then I would go up there and I would do, you know what I'm saying? I would be doing skits about people that can't cook. So literally, you sell by listening, and you always let the people tell you what it is. Right? If you have funny skits about being short when you get paid, and those are blowing up because people feel like they can relate to that, give people more of that. What do you think about sponsoring your videos on TikTok? You talking about using like the promo feature? Is that what you mean when you say sponsoring? Is that what you mean? Or do you mean like someone else actually paying and they sponsored the content? The promo, I'm not opposed to it. I just don't think you should rely on it. And so, okay, so if you're very specific, like I'll start a promo and I want to build my list. So I have a brand new TikTok. Why am I telling y'all this? I'm gonna tell y'all gonna know it anyway. So I'm putting together like a little TikTok mini crash course, and it'll be free. So instead of people paying like $200 for it, it'll absolutely be 100% free. It'll be, I'm not sure if it's going to be a 3-day or 5-day. I'm trying to figure the best way to get the content in there. I'm going to create some little worksheets and stuff. I got the video part of the film. I got to do the worksheets, right? I already put a piece of content on my page knowing that because I was supposed to drop this. I was supposed to drop this like a couple months ago, and y'all know stuff. We had the funerals and all that stuff, and I just didn't do it. So I'm catching back up with my work. So anyway, that I will actually go into TikTok and I will run a paid ad for that because I'm very intentional. I want to build my list. I'm not trying to build followers with that. I am trying to build the Royal Court and the Commas Club up with this particular series. My goal is going to be to add 10 to 12,000 new people per month to the kingdom with this particular freebie, right? So that's my whole purpose for that. So yes, I will run, hey Larry. So yes, I will run a sponsored post for that. Okay. But like my regular content that I'm putting out, I know TikTok pushes TikTok promo. I just feel like it's very scary to become dependent on that, because instead of you building up an organic audience of people that actually want to hear from you and engage with you and be shown your content. I don't think it's a bad thing to do it every now and then. So maybe if you pick like, one post a week or something that you want to promo with, go for it. But you're not going to really know if you're learning your audience and if you're getting good at like your SEO and your keywords and your topics, if you're always relying on the promote. Also with the promote, TikTok, they have an option where they can like pick an audience for you, and then they have an option where you can get in there and kind of play with a broad target audience. Is not necessarily going to hit, and it's going to be harder to have an authentic connection with the audience. Now I tell you, are you in the boot camp? You in the boot camp? Because I tell you something that you can do real easy that'll help you get views without you having to use the promo. And I ain't gonna give up, y'all ain't gonna give up everything, because in the boot camp, we talking about page stacking. You better believe I got a bunch of stuff that y'all can do to help you get your views. I'm gonna give you this one for the free 99 and tell you, sis, you should have joined the boot camp. But since you're not in the boot camp, sign up for the workshop on Sunday. Okay. Y'all know that there's a TikTok like shop. They have a seller and you can like plug in a product. TikTok wants people to buy. So if there's a little product attached to your video, it's going to get more traction. Blink, blink, blink. You're welcome. What I tell y'all, you always pay attention to what the platform is pushing. You pay attention to their new stuff. You pay attention to their new stuff. How do you sign up for the boot camp? If you want to come, email supportca@ashleyann's events.com, and they have to get you a link because they're taken down, and you would technically be a week behind because last week we worked on building out their client archetypes, and this week we're going into page stacking tonight. But you can come to the workshop. You can come to the workshop on Sunday. It'll still help you get set up for sales. Mm-hmm, 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 mm-hmm. Y'all, please follow our top 3 bubbles: Gina Maxine, I Pray Shop, Jillian Skincare. Special shout out to Leary and Add to Cart Beauty. Y'all, please don't forget, we got a big battle tomorrow at 7 p.m. So gear up, put it in your calendars. And we also have the giveaway for the gifters on Friday at 7:30 p.m. Please put that one in your calendars, okay? Please put that in your calendars. Any of you guys that give at least 10,000 points in a day, you automatically get entries for the giveaway on Friday. I have all kinds of Dior. I got Chromebooks. We got Neiman Marcus gifts. I have cookware. Shout out to Auntie Pearl. She sent me a picture of her cookware already washed up and in the cabinet. She said she ain't got no more raggedy pots and pans. I said, come through. It's gorgeous. It's white and gold ceramic. We're going to be twinning or tripling. Okay. Who do we email for the workshop on Sunday? Oh, Dr. NS, if you want to come to the workshop on Sunday, just click the link in my bio and tap the first button. She had asked about the boot camp. But if you want to come to the workshop, just click the link in my bio, tap the first button. You can register for the workshop. Is the workshop? Yeah, you can click it on Instagram. Anywhere it's a link in my bio, tap it. It'll take you over to my tree, and you can sign up for the workshop on Sunday. Yes, honey, Auntie Pearl was excited. Okay, that she got. I don't blame her. It's gorgeous. It's gorgeous. Y'all know I got good taste. Okay, I had no idea that so many of y'all in the kingdom loved home goods and homeware as much as I do. I love me some homeware. Love me some home goods, okay? Love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Can't get enough of it. Period. Like, so I was so excited that y'all were so excited about the home good stuff. And I said, bet when we do giveaways, I will continue to buy more home good stuff. I sell succulent workshops and arrangements. Oh, I love succulents. My sister loves succulents. Those are her favorite types of plants. What would be my 5 topics to focus on? Child, you tried it. Not you trying to get me to give you 5 topics for free. What you can do is click the link in the bio. You're going to scroll down to the work with me one-to-one section, and you can book a power session. And then we can discuss that in the power session. Blink, blink, blink. Tried it, but that's fine. Y'all supposed to try the life, and I'm supposed to deny it. Tried it. All right, y'all. With that being said, before we get out of here, can we get at least 15 of you guys to go over and follow Janelle Nail Tech Business Coach? She is a kingdom member, a faithful kingdom member, also a member of the battle team. And can I get 10 of y'all to heart me before we get out of here? Y'all, please do it. I don't want to be late to my meeting, but I'll be late. Y'all, I'll be late. Please go. Let me see them little orange heart me's show up on top of a cute little pink powder puff hat. Okay, let me see some heart me's. Not for me, for Janelle. If you don't know how to do it, if you hover your finger over her face, you can go into her room. Okay, she'll be on the side of my. Yes, I see one, and you'll see a little orange heart with a plus sign above her head. Tap it and it'll give a heart me. Okay, let's get 20 follows for Janelle, and let's get 10 heart me's. I see 2 heart me's. Everybody on Instagram, I'll see you guys later. Thank you for all of the badges, you guys, on the gram today. Everybody on YouTube and Facebook, I will see y'all later. Bye, you guys. Let's see what